And the eventual decision could have a huge impact locally on same-sex couples. 41 Action News reporter Sarah Hollenbeck looks into what the decision could mean for Missouri and Kansas. And Sarah, the ACLU says this would be essential, especially in Kansas.
Absolutely. Both Missouri and Kansas, we will feel the impacts of this if the Supreme Court rules that they will have to allow same-sex marriage in every state across the country. So now we're standing right in front of a courthouse here in Kansas City, Missouri. If this is all passed through, that means that couples will be able to go up here and get a marriage license. Same applies for Kansas, but otherwise they will keep some of those bans in place in certain states, which would not allow these couples to get a marriage license. And in Kansas, this really could help decide on a couple cases that they've been working on. The ACLU hopes today's oral arguments will help solve a long debated case between 5 same-sex couples and the state of Kansas. Those couples sued the state because they applied for marriage licenses last year and they were denied. Now in Missouri, a judge ruled that Missouri's gay marriage ban was unconstitutional last year, but many state leaders are now looking to the Supreme Court for the final word.
Prisoners, for instance, have a right to marry, even while they're in prison or in jail. That's not a prisoner's right to marry. It's a right they have as people to marry.
So as you can tell, the ACLU is hoping that the Supreme Court will allow same-sex marriage all across the country. Now, this will take about 2.5 hours today in the Supreme Court, but a decision is not likely to be made before June. Reporting live here in Kansas City, I'm Sarah Hollenbeck, 41 Action News.